He's gonna strike and I'm gonna apologize is what happened to the Manny Show and Nguyen. Welcome back, Bladers, to another episode of Mirror Mirror on the Wall. Whomst is the wackiest of them all. Today we'll be talking about a sick little dude by the name of The Manny Show. Now, if you don't know who The Manny Show is, I'm honestly not even almost surprised, because even I didn't know about this dude before all of this drama with him and Nguyen started. Now, before we get into the synopsis of the mission, we gotta do the rundown. We'll start with Nguyen, since he's the victim. Nguyen is just another commentary channel. He talks about literally whatever the fuck he wants or whatever's trending, like everybody else. There's genuinely nothing wrong with that, because I'd be the world's biggest hypocrite if I tried to call him out on that. Plus, that's just not something I believe. I don't know what'd be wrong with an average everyday motherfucker hopping on a microphone and just talking about something, but people get so riled up about it for no reason. Obviously, I'm biased to the field, considering, you know, I contribute to it, but even then, that's like me going out of my way to say, oh, I don't like people that go and play games because they're boring and all they do is just play games. Now, with the political people, that's a bit different, because they, like I said in every video, I talk about political streamers and YouTubers, they all just spread nonsense garbledy-gook, and they just fucking say the stupidest shit they can think of, like that one dude Pethan and Hassan, and the one girl that tried to call out Ludwig for donating to a charity. Other than that, though, for the most part, I really don't care what type of content you make. That doesn't make me dislike you any less or any more, unless you're going sicko mode on the videos that change people's lives, like when Mr. Beast got those people eye surgery. Now, if that's the case, I obviously, favor you a bit more, because you're actually making content, good content, and on top of that, you're helping people. To get back on topic from that random tangent I took, like I was saying, Nguyen is just another commentary YouTuber, but not in a bad way. And now that we got Nguyen out the way, we can talk about the Manny Show. He's basically just Brent Rivera. He sees a funny TikTok or something, and then he'll copy it damn near word for word, bar for bar, but put his own little wacky spin on it. Now, I'm not talking about when he's dancing to music or something, because that's completely different. That's basically what TikTok is just born for. I'm talking about when he sees somebody else's video with 1 million views, and then he just says, I could do that and do the same. But that's pretty much how he got his following, is his really shitty just Instagram reels and TikToks. I call them shit, but they're genuinely not that bad. They could be as bad as Master Oogway's shit, or Jack Doherty, where he just promotes porn, basically. So honestly, I'll take that back. He's not that bad of a guy. Alright, boom, now that we got their lore out of the way, we can get into the sticky situation. So y'all Bladers remember how I was talking about the fact that the Manny Show basically just makes recycled content, right? Nguyen decided to talk about how shit that content was.
Because I give commentary on said clip. That makes it allowed on YouTube. But apparently not in Manny's world. Because this morning, my Manny Show video just got smited. The video in question that was taken down is why everyone hates the Manny Show. And the YouTube automated email says, "Hi Nguyen, we received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law. We removed your video from YouTube. Content used. That one friend who hates K-pop, hashtag the Manny Show." Somebody at the Manny Show team, could have been him, could have been someone else, did not like this video.
Along with a lot of other people, but we'll get into that a little bit later. To catch all Bladers up to speed really fast, Nguyen said some shit that was apparently really mean and rude to the Manny Show, and somebody on his team, I guess his best friend or somebody that he hired, they decided to take it upon themselves to strike the video for copyright. Even though we all know by now, number one, that's the sin ever on YouTube, besides I don't know, just straight up stealing content, and two, the video was completely fair use. Now, I do want to say before I continue, yes, this is all a bit old, but obviously there's been shit developing, so there was just more and more shit to talk about. So I was like, let me just watch this shit unfold right quick so I could get all the fucking quick details. I'd be damned if I'm making 4 videos or 5 videos on the Manny Show, because honestly, this dude is just way too fucking unfunny for me to be watching and making hella videos on. Again, to get back on track, like I was talking about, somebody on his team decided that these videos were enough, so they decided to strike them for copyright of all reasons. reasons. Honestly, you probably would have gotten better off had you went for like they're being mean to me and making fun of me or something, because surely that's an option when you report somebody's video. But copyright, you'll never win. I mean, maybe you'll win on YouTube if they slip up and let that shit through one day. Thankfully, in this instance, they did not. But, you know, they might slip up and let that shit win on YouTube. But if someone decides to actually take you to court about it, you're fucked. Not only are you fucked in court, though, I just thought about it, you're also fucked on YouTube, because if YouTube decides to actually enforce the TOS and shit that they set up, where if you know, file one of them fake copyright strikes, you just get fucking terminated. So yeah, you'd be fucked if YouTube decides to actually, you know, act on that one day, which they hopefully will, I guess, maybe, I don't fucking know. Not only that, but you instantly lose in court, like I said, for the simple fact that you're trying to take someone's livelihood away. So no matter what you do in this situation, you lose, they win. While all this drama was happening with Penguin and The Manny Show, The Manny Show's team also decided to go after a literal 16-year-old, a YouTuber by the name of Coco Crazy, another commentary YouTuber, no surprise. She decided to hop in the ring and throw her 2 cents in, trying to just give her opinion, and The Manny Show's team once again decided to slam dunk that shit with a hell no.
I have like 10 million followers, and therefore Manny Show will probably never even notice my video. He noticed it, alright. It was supposed to be a normal day. I go to check a computer at a nearby library and scroll through my notifications on my channel. And then I see a small email. I couldn't believe it. I had gotten warnings that The Manny Show was copyright striking videos criticizing him, but I didn't think he would notice my channel. I mean, he has 12 million subs and is 23 years old. I'm a minor, 16 with 20,000 subs. Surely he wouldn't do that to me, but he did. I received an email that The Manny Show, yes, his full name was on it, which I won't show out of the respect for his privacy, but yeah, that he had reported me. But
giving her a copyright strike as well, but she appealed it and she won, because despite what people think, commentary videos are transformative. After almost, I want to say like a week, The Manny Show finally decided to respond, and that'll be the last thing we cover for this episode, and then we're gonna wrap everything up.
I never really made a video where I speak directly to you, so this actually feels kind of weird, but I want to set the record straight about what has happened since I returned from my very first VidCon last week.
Off the bat, I'm kind of disappointed because I genuinely couldn't give 2 fucks about your trip to VidCon. By the way, guys, before we get into today's controversy, I want to tell y'all about the really cool trip I had. Like, fuck off, bruh.
So, being a content creator, it's a full-time job, and it's a ton of work. And my team is literally just me and my friend. So ahead of VidCon, I hired an agent to help me manage my monetization sharing. And they went beyond by filing a copyright claim on Nguyen's video and flagging some others.
I got warnings.
This was his explanation for almost ruining people's actual YouTube careers. Sounds like a real first world problem, because it is, but I mean, nevertheless, it's still a problem. His reasoning for everything was simply that the people that he hired went fucking cyber psycho, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe all of that, but at face value, we kind of have to, because that's really all we have to go off of. I still just don't like the way he said, I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm the genius who hired them, but never with the intention to suppress any content or take down accounts. Like me, as someone who has been censored by TikTok multiple times, like, I am firmly against censorship. So as soon as we learned what had happened, we immediately contacted Nguyen to see the video, found no issue with the video, and contacted YouTube to reinstate the video and make things right with Nguyen.
He talks about how he's really against censorship, which, you know, if all is true, then, you know, great. He has a decent opinion, a normal opinion that everyone should have, but that's just my opinion. But he also clears up everything, saying that since this was just basically a big oopsie, supposedly through the grapevine, he contacted YouTube and told them to like reverse everything, and that all got cleared up. So thankfully, he either realized the error of his ways, or it just actually was a big mistake. Not sure how this could even almost be a mistake, considering that, you know, you have to go pretty much almost out of your way to go copyright strike somebody.
I immediately fired the agent. I also contacted YouTube to remove any claims against any other videos that may have been like caught up in this bullshit
Now, again, if this is all true, that's actually a W move, firing the dude that decided to go fucking AWOL and start copywriting people for whatever reason. You also gotta think, like, how sick do you have to be in the head to go out of your way for somebody else to copyright someone's content? You know, I'm not saying that's meat riding or anything, but that's definitely meat riding. Dude, you're gonna talk bad about my boss? How about this? I'll take your entire channel.
But at the end of the day, it is my name on the channel. I hired the agent, and I take full responsibility. Like, to those outraged by this, I am genuinely sorry with what has happened. I respect our community, and it's hard. Like, we work really hard on this platform, so I respect you all for what you do. Wow.
Now this part right here got him a little bit of brownie points. I'm not gonna lie. He talks about actually wanting to preserve the community and just actually being sorry, because for some reason in these YouTuber apologies, they can't ever actually just say sorry and mean it. But I don't know, something about this dude, it make me think that he actually genuinely means what he's talking about. It might be them glasses, probably definitely the glasses. Now that part where he talks about how we're all putting in a bunch of effort, that's just a little bit cap. I'm not gonna lie. Some people's content just do not be it don't be Mr. Beast. I'll say it like that.
I am a big fan of Penguins, aka Charlie, and love his work and the things that he says.
The Manny Show acts like he's a vampire and jokes are the garlic.
After he said my name, I was actually kind of starstruck, but heartbroken at the same time, because like he might think I'm Brent Rivera 2.0. But am I gonna hate him and his content because he said mean things about me? No. My feelings are not hurt.
I think this might be one of the only people on YouTube that can actually have and like watch a video of someone hating on them and just not care that much. Like I said, I kind of believe this dude. He doesn't seem like he's doing anything wrong, nor does he have a track record of being an evildoer. So, I mean, you know, I'm just going to take all his shit at face value. Some of it, at least. I ain't going to say all of it, actually. Still don't know how you let somebody else do copyright strikes like that, but oh well. The part I find confusing is when he says hater thumbnails. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say any of those people that, you know, he pointed out are just straight up haters. I think they're just kind of making fun of you. Now, if making fun of somebody means you're an ultimate fucking supreme hater, then I guess I'm just a ultra mega hater ever. He goes on to talk about how Penguin Z0 or Charlie is just funny, and, you know, it came by surprise when he started talking about him, I guess, somehow. I don't really know how it was a surprise that Penguin Z0 decided to talk about you, considering what happened, or at least what people thought happened.
But it's also clear a number of you haters accuse me of copying and stealing other people's content.
The Manny Show is known for stealing content.
And when he's using other people's joke formats and audios, but then portrays it as his own.
Most of the time, he doesn't even come up with his own jokes. He just steals audio from other creators.
You literally have a fundamental misunderstanding of how YouTube Shorts and TikTok platforms are engineered.
Here's where he gets into the delusion, though. He's saying that all his haters say that, or are accusing him, they're accusing him of stealing content. Let's not try to like water it down or nothing. Like, you just straight up do steal people's ideas and then put your own wacky spin on them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's still your own, but it's still just genuinely at the end of the day someone else's shit, but just done by somebody else in a different way.
Every YouTube short video is uploaded with two options under Shorts remixing: allow video and audio remixing, or allow only audio remixing as shown in the image above. Like, this is a feature, not a bug of the platform, and any audio that's uploaded to Shorts is easily allowed to be used by other creators to remix or recreate a brand new video.
He goes on to say some stupid shit and say you guys don't understand how the YouTube Shorts and the TikToks work, when in reality everybody knows how it works. We all know you can copy the sound and then make your own shit to it. We're talking about the fact that you just genuinely take the sound, the idea, into everything except for like the props. And again, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just not that original.
Okay. Moreover, I personally list inspired by credits to all the remakes I do to specially credit the creators who inspire me. Like, this is not copying and this is not stealing content.
He does make a halfway decent point saying he uses like the inspired by credits, which I'm not gonna lie is a lot more than most people do. But then he fell off at the end saying it's not stealing. But again, that's also just my opinion.
If you think my comedy is cringe though, or brain rot, that's great. Like, good for you. There are plenty of other things you could watch with the swipe of a finger.
He also does make a decent point. He says, well, if you don't like my content, just don't watch it. I'm a firm believer on that because people will come into my comment section, say I, do this for clout or something for whatever fucking reason. Sitting here duct taping their eyes open, making them watch my shit. Like, come on, little dude, you want to watch this. It's so funny, right? Hopefully you don't sound like Ranch.
Oh, and to those hate videos, like, I absolutely respect your right to do so uncensored. So keep up the good work. And frankly, not to get back to the thumbnails, but a lot of the thumbnails I've seen are way better than mine. And they actually catch the good side of me. Like, look at my teeth, they're whiter. Like, if this thumbnail could get back to me, the creator of this thumbnail, I could actually use better thumbnails.
He also asked to like be contacted by anyone who made some of the quote unquote hater thumbnails. I don't know. That was just weird to me. That just about wraps up this episode of Mirror Mirror on the Wall, whomst is the wackiest of them all. Congratulations for making it all the way to the end of the video. You might as well subscribe because I seen you laughing while you was eating your sub sandwich. Can I have a witch? No? Oh, okay. Anyway, stay tuned in next time to see what happens. Bye. I'm gonna go do something. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to go do. Welcome back. Alert. Welcome back. Alert. Hey, welcome back to the special little outro. I hope you enjoyed the video. I assume you did since you made it to a special little outro. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, dislike this video and see how fast you start ripping, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. And yeah, if you want more of me, more wacky, go to twitch.tv/JoshVHS. When will I stream? Fuck if I know. You got a better chance of guessing that shit than I do. No announcements. Thank you for your time, and remember to let it rip.